Bottoms, and this is Valeriya Polunina. I said it right this time. And we will be performing Charlotte's aria from Werther, the letter scene.
Beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful voice. Such rich material. Very impressive. I love your commitment to really telling us what's going on. I think you can get more interpretive change in colors within the phrases. I mean, this is really, it's a shena, isn't it? I'm not convinced of sitting there and holding the fake letter. Okay. And it's always, it does present a problem, because watching someone read a letter is only interesting for a few seconds in terms of establishing I'm reading a letter, but watching someone read a letter the whole time. So what I would recommend, especially in this sort of situation, you start reading the letter, pick a focus point and read the letter. But also, as you're reading the letter, what this piece indicates to me is it's how you're reacting to what you're reading. It's what's going on in your head as you're reading this. I mean, you're a bit tormented, aren't you? Yeah. Understatement of the world, right? So I mean, I want to know your Werther. I want to know. You hear oftentimes you sing the same word twice, make the second one different. Well, because that's what we do. Because robots don't, we do, I'm fine, for example. And again, this is your interpretive choice. It is incumbent upon us, I should say, as artists, to entertain the interpretive choices and stylistic considerations that conductors and directors, bring to the table. It is incumbent upon us. However, please, I beg of you, every young singer in this room, bring something to the table. You're not empty vessels. That's so important. Our most beloved and unique artists of all time, that's what they did, whether they knew it or not. So I think it's really big priority for me, as you might have noticed. So let's just begin it again. I mean, it's a long piece, so we might jump around. Let's begin it again. And just this very opening recit before you start reading that incredibly painful letter. This opening recit, give it the different colors that the composer actually generously asked for and provides, right? Just maybe what I would say to you is go a little further with them, okay? Let's just dig in and see what happens. I'm singing to you, I'm presenting this to you, I'm singing to you, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah. So lose it. And let us lean into you. Don't be so, like me. Let us lean into you, okay? You have the color Werther. Werther, oh God, Werther. I haven't stopped thinking about him. Everything's, it's sort of this, I think it's a revisited self-discovery of this, but because it's been plaguing you, but you expound upon it a lot more at this moment in time. I mean, where are you? You're in your room alone. I might give you a chair here in a minute just to relax you. So go ahead and sing it, and I'll just move it a little closer. Okay. Just do right the measure of the first Werther. Tu me lasses. You're saying, ever since he's left, it's like, I'm just weary. You're weary thinking of him. I mean, I don't know, maybe can we say that it's an element of disbelief? It can't vocally sound the same. It can't sound predictable. I want to be musically surprised, textually, interpretively surprised. So, depuis qu'il est parti, malgré moi, tu me lasses. How is that possible? Okay, just right there. Incredible. How is that possible? Now what I'm saying right here are possible ideas and subtext that are occurring to me. That's you can agree with that. You can come up with your own, but it has to be filled with that. To me, it's right there in the music. It has to be filled with that detail, And my soul is filled with them. How? It's sort of this. You're exacerbated. Like my soul is filled with him. And then the letter. Okay, so we said that you did it. Beautiful. Stay seated, please. And get up when you want to. Say something to us. Okay. Can we just take it the measure before ces lettres? Yeah. In the interest of time. Not really what he wrote.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but when beautiful singing takes the place of meaning, that's where I'm lost. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm just like, oh, what? So, and there's a sforzando. If this is accurate, that's what it is. It's a 16th, right? So I know that's pedantic and boring, but that's information. That's that information for which you need to be greedy to get that as much of that information. That's pianissimo. Those two have two different meanings, okay? Yep. Just do the c'est lettre. Yes. Okay, I have a little pet peeve. Ah, ooh, oh. We don't go. Je ne suis. We have. There's a luft. It doesn't have to be a breath. You either emphasize it with the consonant on the next word, but we don't go. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. Yeah. And so just because it's written to be sung, it's still. You're speaking. You're speaking through your vehicle, and your vehicle is your voice. But you're speaking to us, both through music, through the voice, through your heart, through your soul, through your physicality. You're speaking to us. You're saying something very important. Yes. Otherwise, we'll just check our email, Go for it. You had me on the very beginning. I mean, I love the way this is composed, because you're reading this thing. To say it's melancholy is quite the understatement. But what are the words? C'est. Je vous écris. It's almost like when you see someone reading and they're just moving their lips. So we're getting to see the bubble in your head. So give us that sort of that choice, that vocal interpretive choice. Je vous écris. Just looking, they're burning a hole. Your eyes are burning a hole in the letter, and then after this, you sort of went and did this thing, and I didn't know what it meant. You're reading it. It extends. I think you can extend that moment longer, and it'll keep that tension. Just let's begin exactly where you sing, because I want to get to. Or go ahead, begin the measure that leads up. Sorry. Yeah. Go. Beautiful. Stay with it. Get those words. Ow. Ow. This is hurting. Ow. 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 Give me more S. Make those Beautiful, beautiful. Didn't you like that letter reading? That was beautiful. So, do you feel a difference in doing it? That's what I love, is when something feels right interpretively. It sort of takes care of a lot of stuff, vocalism, breath, all these things. It sort of finds that fantastic, just right funnel with in which to put your intentions. So I loved the way you did that, and it just. And I was saying, ow, ow, the more you're reading this, you picture, so when your outburst, great, it's just, but when I say, sit down and stand up, but then take it from there, be comfortable. But you then, again, and we won't go back because I want to get a little later in the piece, but to change your focus like this just means to me you're trying to coordinate the singing of it. It doesn't say anything. So if you're going to do that, and you have every right to do that, because what we do is not easy, disguise it. Disguise it, with meaning, and just bathe us with it. So if it's all right, in the interest of time, because I probably don't have that much. Oh my good Lord. Okay, I want to get to some of this. When after the letter about the cute little kitties, I want to pick it up right before No Werther, where you come in. I find it an interesting choice that this time when he has you reading the letter that he's writing, the music stays the same when you come in. So take that opportunity to not maybe be the same in some way in your intention. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so do that, and then I want to look at a couple.
As opposed to the je pense de.
Yes. Sorry. Beautifully played, but sorry to interrupt. So, what was that?
I don't know. I do it all the time.
It's also kind of No Werther. So you have the information. I know you'll remember it. So, but what I on your revenir, I know it's an e vowel. Right, up top. I think you should be cautioned about opening too much at the top. Okay. Do you know what I mean? I'm not suggesting you go revenir, but there's a place where it can sort of still keep that bright e vowel, because then it sort of it loses the word. We lose the word a little bit. So let's just take it at where's a good place? Pick a place. épouvante at all. You know what she's saying here? Oh, this last note, it terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. But you seem pretty comfy and confident.
I could be crazy. Or
Yeah.
not crazy, but
So,
like,
the something, and épouvante. It does terrify you. You hate this letter. So let's just take it right there at the. Yeah, right there, please. Yeah, good. Stay with it. Okay, wonderful. Tu m'as dit à Noël. I feel like Noël. No, keep a little bit of Noël in there. Keep the slightly more brightness in the vowel. However it is your mechanism technique does that. I would recommend that. J'ai crié. Again, not squishing it, but just keep it instead of crier. Okay? Just let's say, tu m'as dit. And remember, these words, you're reading these words, or maybe you have them memorized, but they are locked on your heart. So if you go like this, it doesn't seem that serious to me. Okay? So, I mean, practice with picking a focus and then breaking the focus, turning it in, turning it out, directing it out, taking it up. You know, all these places, take it. Those are the things we do when we speak emphatically. And you know, almost always there's something emphatic and serious to talk about and sing about in opera. So right there at tu m'as dit. Tu m'as dit en Noël, et j'ai crié jamais. Beautiful. Mais si je ne dois, we've got a crescendo there, so go ahead. I know there's that nice juicy C, right? Is it a C? Yeah. Yeah. And give us that, but give it with some dynamic restraint. And it grows in that. So keep going right there. Mais si je ne dois. Again, those are just you know, it's a little, I think you need to keep a little bit more the upper overtones. And I want some explosion. Yeah, just try this instead of this. I want some physical. I'm not suggesting you do this in an audition, but I'm wanting you to find that. I'm wanting you to find that right now. So, ne m'accusez pas, and squeeze the hell out of that chair. Awesome. That was so beautiful. So as I said, this is not something you necessarily, I would recommend doing in an audition. And if you do not mention my name. But I feel like doing something like that while you're preparing a piece, because this is the way it exists. It's not a concert piece. It's a piece of theater. So infuse every second. And when you physicalize that, we didn't have to discuss, make that more piano, make that more detached, we didn't. You did. All these things, the danger in taking things apart so that you can technically learn them and understand them is putting them back together again. And you want to put them back together again because this is the form in which it exists for our pleasure and for our enlightenment and for our, the transporting of our emotions even for a moment in time. So thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Really, beautiful, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful playing.